This is a Chucky Beat production.
I'm headed erratic to bad static. In a panic in the attic with bandits. In Candid's a planet, a granite abandonments on the battlements, rat-a-tat automatic. The brain is manic, but the body is mannequin. Mannequin on the Madigan, pull the pad and pen. Cocaine let the rats in the Radisson. Radisson by sin in the medicine. Sentiments like Tennyson, settled in sediments, both venison. So I just end up screaming as stag soliloquy. Stack to pack the second soul statuettes as I'm Kinnison. Pull a vision of the sentencing with the purpose pours better men. Pouring prose through my poor pores provides the adrenaline. These lines are adrenal glands and standards on the pedals of handle demands. Then handle the man, penning out impediments and people as a plan. As my spear shakes like a Shakespeare, there writes so he tears a wrist, a terrorist. Creating a terror list as a rebel ready to terror fit. With a cause card in the closet claws and my pad past my stats with wit. Capitalist entitlement. Fuck these rappers, put gates on my battle list. Battlements, stand up on the edge, it is a shadow fist. Fist for your fatalist, forge fakers faking foe, forms of fallacies of Pharisees. The fear I see, the fear I meet, those fake MCs whose feature list are featureless. I'll create a creature list, run one in my acid mess. Counterculture cattles, carving characters, the characters at a catacomb, carrying those gifts. Cotton the cataclysmic, carnal catechist. System calling out those pin dragons, ceaselessly double tapping the talisman. As the sables rattle, I rattlesnake around them, and with a venom loaded pen, as the poison seeps in, spittle spit drips from the chinny chin chin. Using parchment as a metaphor for human skin, metamorph naina form to tear through limbs. Not blood but pulp to find room for my pen. Tattooed a soliloquy of keys across my grin, where the Pulp Grind finishes the fin of the skeleton key. Within a ton of skeleton sings as a spell to help unlock you from your cells. Enter to my skin, rearrange my cells to be what I need when it's time to excel and eternally expel the comparison of Matthias Goliath, blistering in the wishing well. Wish I could tell how I grow split tails in these tales that I weave in tape tapestries like Canterbury fantasies, but I can't bury the fairy without the cells you see.
Great markers, vein cloggers, chain choppers, come on. Great markers, vein cloggers, chain choppers, come on. Get your great markers, vein cloggers, chain choppers. Get your great markers, vein cloggers, chain choppers.
Trying to take these words and place them into a bell. Trying to take that bell and carve it into a holy grail. I know the brain will fail, I know the words grow stale, but you can pick out the pieces and then place them in your wishing well. I wish you well. Added erratic, static. In a panic in the attic with bandits. In Candid's a planet, a granite abandonments on the battlements, rat-a-tat automatic. The brain is manic, but the body is mannequin. Madigan on the Madigan, pull the pad and pin. Cocaine let the rats in the Radisson. Radisson by sin in the medicine. Sentiments like Tennyson, settled in sediments, both venison. So I just end up screaming as stag soliloquies. Acting packed in second soul statuettes and Kinnison. Pull a vision of the sentencing with a purpose pours better men. Pouring prose through my poor pores provides the adrenaline. These lines are adrenal glands and standards on the pedals of handle demands. Then handle the man, penning out impediments and people as a plan. As my spear shakes like a Shakespeare, there writes so he tears a wrist, a terrorist. Creating a terror list as a rebel ready to terror fit. With cause card in the closet claws and my pad past my stats with wit. Capitalist entitlement. Fuck these rappers, put gates on my battle list. Battlements, stand up on the edge, it is a shadow fist. Fist for your fatalist, forge fakers faking foe, forms of fallacies of Pharisees. The fear I see, the fear I meet, those fake MCs whose feature list are featureless. I'll create a creature list, flowing in my acid mist. Counterculture cattles, carving characters, the characters at a catacomb, carrying those gifts. Cotton and cataclysmic, carnal catechist. I insist in calling out those pin dragons, ceaselessly double tapping their talismans. As the sables rattle, I rattlesnake around them, and with the venom loaded pen, as the poison seeps in, spittle spit drips from the chinny chin chin. Using parchment as a metaphor for human skin, metamorph naina form to tear through limbs. Not blood but pulp to find room for my pen. Tattooed a soliloquy of keys across my grin, where the Pulp Grind finishes the fin of the skeleton key. Within a ton of skeleton sings as a spell to help unlock you from your cells. Enter to my skin, rearrange my cells to be what I need when it's time to excel and eternally expel the comparison of Matthias Goliath, blistering in the wishing well. Wish I could tell how I grow split cells in these tales that I weave in tape tapestries like Canterbury fantasies, but I can't bury the fairy without the cells you see.
Great markers, vein cloggers, chain choppers, come on. Great markers, vein cloggers, chain choppers, come on. Get your great markers, vein cloggers, chain choppers. Get your great markers, vein cloggers, chain choppers.
Trying to take these words and place
This is
them
a
into
Chucky
a bell.
Beat production.
Trying to take that bell and carve it into a holy grail. I know the brain will fail, I know the words grow stale, but you can pick out the pieces and then place them in your wishing well. I wish you well.